Guess what time it is? It is time to see some doggies and kitties for adoption on the Adopt a Pet show today. We also have a Jacob that is here. He is also up for adoption. So anybody that wants to see any or if wants to adopt any of these guys, you just give us a call at 928-855-5083. But with that, we have Miss Lady here that Jacob is holding. Miss Lady's kind of scared. She needs a calmer home because as you can tell, she presses right into you. She's such a little girl. Unfortunately, we don't know back histories on a lot of these animals. So it's kind of getting like a grab bag, you know, when you get something, you just don't know what you get. But it takes time, and once they warm up to you and get used to your lifestyle, they can warm up to you and just love you forever. I mean, she is just pressing so hard into him right now. And let me tell you, the first time when he brought her in here, she did a little squirty on the ground. So
a little bit. Even on my shoe a little.
She was just a little nervous because you walk in and you see these cameras. We also want to let you know we are starting events up again. Yay! One of the first events we're going to be having is going to be a fundraiser, and it's called Havasu Women Who Care, that care. And it is going to be at Burgers by the Bridge on June 8th. And it starts at 6. And what that is all about is you can get a team of women or a team of people together, or just you individually, but we want to try to get as many people to raise at least $100 or more, of course. And it's a very simple fundraiser. You're gonna come down to Burgers by the Bridge, enjoy their great food, and also they have several different drinks. Soda is complimentary, but you'll have to buy your food and drinks, of course. You know, it's a fundraiser. We can't spend the money on it. We're trying to get the money in. So there won't be any animals there at that time. So with that, make sure you come on down to here to the Western Arizona Humane Society at 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. And it's no appointments. You just come on in. You don't have to wear a mask. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4.
Alrighty, and we have Mr. Louie here. He is an 8-year-old male Chihuahua mix. This guy is just as soft and sweet as can be. He goes well with other kids. We just recently had him at our PetSmart event, and he did absolutely great. As you can see, he loves treats as well. So definitely, if you're thinking of getting this guy, get some treats. He's gonna want them. But he's another sweet boy, of course. A lot of these smaller breeds, when you first meet them, you definitely want to go a little bit slow. But once he gets in there, he's here for the love, and he's here for the good times. Let's see.
You know, one thing with these guys, he's a newbie.
A little new, sorry.
One thing about these guys, it is now coyote season. The coyotes, bobcats, God, the vultures are everywhere. They are everywhere, and these birds are nasty. But they grab, and they will grab this size animal. So please, please, please don't let your animal out if they're not being supervised. Even if you have a pit bull, we're actually having more calls on larger animals being attacked by or being chased by coyotes than the smaller ones. So you really need to watch. People that think just because you have a big dog that your animal's safe, it's nope. So, I always have this old remedy that I tell everybody, and I've been telling everybody for years. If you want to protect your yard, the one thing you can do is have a barbecue, have the men go out to your fence and have them pee on your fence. That male urine, it really detours the coyotes. I don't know what it is, but it works. So have it for Memorial, hopefully the next holidays, have everybody over and let them and save your doggy's life. So come on down and see Louie today. And this is Bucky. We have Bucky and Sonia here today. And let me tell you, these guys just met. So, yes, they're good with other dogs. But we still require for you to do a meet and greet. So, because we don't know, these guys might be a match, but your dog might not be a match. So, you did not be turkey. So, Bucky is 2 years old. They have him as a pointer heeler mix. He's a tiny little guy. He's full grown, very sweet, loves kids. He has no issues. He was transferred from another shelter. So we're learning things about him as our events go on. But look at them. They just love each other. So, I mean, if he fell in love with, Sonia that fast, can you imagine? I mean, he is just a love and a half. So we're going to have Jacob talk to you about Sonia.
And Sonia here is a 1-year-old female shepherd mix, and as you can see, she's just an absolute love bug as well. She's definitely very affectionate. She wants all the attention. She has just the most prettiest of smiles. And as Brandy was saying, she just met her friend here, and they're having an absolute blast. They're having an absolute blast. So if you have any other furry ones at home, please bring them down if you want to come and meet them. We are more than happy to see if everything works out, but as happy and loving as she is, I think that would be no issue at all.
Now, I also want to let everybody know something. Oh, I forgot. He has a beagle bark. It is straight hound. When we had him at PetSmart, everybody was looking for a beagle, and I'm like, nope, it's this dog. But we also want to let you know summertime is here. We actually are starting now, actually. We are no longer going to be doing events outside because it's over 100 degrees. It's finally here, unfortunately. But we want to make sure these animals stay safe. Usually I have a plastic pool in here and it just disappeared. I think we have it out in our play yard. So, but we want to make sure everybody, simple plastic pool in your backyard for these little furry friends. $10 at PetSmart or at Walmart. No. I was going to take off with the mic. So PetSmart or Walmart, and they're not that expensive, and it saves your saves the dog's paws. People wear those booty things; those don't always help. And yes, there is a lot of dogs in this in the city that are in the backyard. So let's make your animals safe. Let's not get that many calls on welfares with animals being overheated. And if you take your animal out, take him straight to the lake. Do not leave him in the car. If you roll the windows down in the car, it doesn't work. It's just too hot. Your AC can go out in your car. We had quite more than I want to say on animals that kind of didn't make it last year because of people thinking that it's okay to leave the animal in the car for 5 minutes. It only takes 5 minutes. So please come on down with that note. Please come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue and adopt Sonia or Bucky.
Yeah, adopt me.
Yay! And this is Buddy. Buddy's 3 years old and he's so funny. He does really good on commands like sit. But he listens to squeaky toys. He's really good on leash, isn't he?
He is. He walked right with me, not pulling or tugging on me at all. He wants to be right next to you. And he is a big fan of treats as well. You can definitely use that to your advantage when it comes to trying to show him certain things. Very food driven. Just be careful. He is a little excited when it comes to treats, so make sure you calm him down a little bit before you lose a finger.
Say easy.
Yeah, easy boy.
Oh, look at him.
Yes,
I heard the word. So he's also, it's unfortunate the owner had to give him up. She really loved this dog, but under situation, she did the right thing. He's housebroken. He is just an amazing, he's really gentle. He's not biting hard. He will take my whole hand in his mouth, but he's not biting hard. He's just a really good boy. So if you are interested in adopting our sweet little boy, please come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. There's no appointments needed, and you don't have to wear your mask. It's up to you if you want to wear it or not. We're vaccinated, so we're good. Some of us. So we make sure that you come on down. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. So make sure you come on down and adopt Mr. Buddy today. Yeah, you're my sweet boy with that
Good
beautiful
boy.
nose. And this is Rex. Rex is an 8-year-old shepherd, very sweet boy. He does get along with dogs. He's showing that he has an owie down there.
No.
He goes, look what the Humane Society took from me after 8 years.
Good run, bud.
Say, I lost my little things down below, but I'm going to gain a new forever family. Yes, I am. Now, he's only 8 years old. Come here, Rex. Sit.
Good looking.
Watch this. Watch what he does. Down. He's just a good boy. He's 8 years old, and he's a big boy. And you know, people think 8 years old is old. Look at him. He's like a kid. He is just like a kid. Come here. So if you want to come on down, yeah, tell them all about it. Say, come on down. I want to be adopted. Can you scoot your boo-boos over there? Sit. Sit.
The treats are over there.
Yeah. We also want to let you know we have PetSmart that's going to be coming up soon on June 5th, and it's going to be on a Saturday from 10 to 1. Whoop. Yep. Wait. Say. Shh. Don't. Nope. No. Nope. No. It's going to be 10 to 1 on that Saturday. We are going to be on the inside of the PetSmart. Usually you'll see us with the Easy up on the outside. It's not going to be set up outside anymore because it's too hot, so we'll be indoors. So don't forget, come on down to PetSmart. Who knows? If he's still here, he'll go there, and if he's not here, that means he got a home. And I don't know what Bill's laughing about, but come down and see Rex today. What? And these are the two that we want to try to get adopted together, but they don't have to be adopted together. We have Riley and Bailey. Riley is 2 years old, and she is a shepherd mix. As you can tell, they're really scared right now. They're just trembling. They're not biters. So they're just scared. You know, it's loud right now because we are full at the Humane Society right now. We have quite a few dogs, not so much on cats. We have very few cats, but dogs, we have kennels and kennels and kennels full. It's been a lot of turnovers. We've been trying to help other shelters, but we've been taking so many animals in ourselves here at the Humane Society because of people going back to work. They have no time. So, which I work 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, and I have 4 dogs and a cat at home. How about you?
Yeah, same here, 8 hours a day, 2 dogs, 3 cats, so it's definitely manageable.
They don't take much time. They just need a bed to lay on. Check it out. So this is Riley, and they are a 2-for-1 adoption. So it would be one, we have a program. So, and then I'm going to have him speak of Bailey.
And this is Bailey. She is a 4-year-old lab mix, and as Brandy was saying, she did come in with Riley at the same time. So they've been with each other for a good while. From what it seems like, Riley is the younger of the two, and Bailey's more of the one that watches over both of them. But as she was saying, we don't have to adopt them, but we really want to try because of the bond that they have. The last thing we would want to try and do is separate it, but we'll do what we have to do to get these guys a good home.
So come on down and adopt these babies today.
Alrighty, and then we have Miss Mercy here. She is a 5-year-old lab mix, and she is just an absolute sweetheart. When you first meet her, though, she is a little bit timid, of course, with a lot of the friends we have here, so you want to definitely make your approach very slow. Let her come to you, meet her on her eye level. But once she gets to know you and she actually knows that you're here as a friend, not as a foe, she's here all for the fun and love. Of course, this girl is another one of our very, very food-oriented friends. She definitely loves treats, so that can definitely be beneficiary if you're trying to teach her or help her learn something. She definitely likes to pay attention to that. But again, absolute sweetheart. She's very gorgeous as well. She has a very beautiful coat, and she's just looking for her new forever family. If you guys wanted to come, bring her on down. We're always happy to have you meet her in one of our meet and greets.
Now, we have another event coming up, and it's going to be at the Havasu Water and Ice over by Smith's parking lot. And that's going to be on June 12th, and it's from 10 to 1. And if you would come in and you adopt a doggy, what they're going to do is Havasu Water and Ice is going to give you an ice cream. You and your new buddy. The doggy gets an ice cream, and also the human gets an ice cream. So you can have your first date with your new baby. So you got to make sure you come down on June 12th and scoop up your new forever friend, just like Mercy. So you want to talk about the odd couple putting together? This is Bo, and this is Ice-T.
Yeah.
So Bo is 5 years old, a Chihuahua mix. These guys just met, so they're friends.
Okay.
Both Ice-T does think he's a lap dog.
Yes, he does.
Because I fit anywhere. Look at me. But we have Bo here, and he's a little Chihuahua mix. Obviously, he does get along with other dogs. Not sure on the kids or anything, but he, because he was a transfer, it's knocking on the wall. You're on Bo's leash. You're choking Bo.
Come here, buddy.
There we go. So we have Bo is a Chihuahua mix. He's a little tiny. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have him talk about Ice-T.
Ice-T is a 3-year-old healer mix. As you can see, he is very, very energetic. So definitely, he's going to need a very busy household, wanting to have something to burn that energy off. So your furniture doesn't pay for it. But with that being said, another one that loves treats, but of course, he does need to be reminded to calm down just a little bit so you don't lose a finger. But as you can tell, he's just all about the love as well. Aren't you, big boy?
His little stump doesn't stop. I wish I had a set of sunglasses right here.
And if you see that little nub go, you know he's having a good time.
So he is a typical healer. So don't forget, he does do that nipping thing like he just did to my mouth. But it's not hard. It's what healers do. So come on down and adopt these guys. Don't forget, we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. And these guys do not have to be adopted together. We're out of room, so we're pairing the doggies up. So come on down today and adopt these two little boys.
Yo, good boy, Bo. Alrighty, and right here we got Mr. Sugar Boo. He's a 1-year-old corgi mix, as what they have him down as, and he's just another one of our absolute sweethearts we have here at the facility. Of course, he is a small friend, so if you were wanting to come and meet him, you definitely want to try getting on his level and try going as slow as possible. But from the few seconds we've had him up here, he has absolutely tore his wall down and just wants all the love that we can give him. Another one of our food-oriented friends, but the nice thing about this one is he is so gentle when it comes to receiving his treats. So that is definitely a plus. I mean, as you can see it now, he's just here for the love and the good times. Again, if you want to come on down, you have any furry friends, we're always happy to have you meet. Again, when we have you come down, though, we'll just want to go a little slow, get him to know you first, but once he opens up for sure.
And remember, if you do have another dog, we ask you to bring that dog down. Please be honest, because we do not want a tragedy to happen. Yeah. Especially if you have kids at home and you think that you know how to do a meet and greet. Every dog reacts to another animal differently. They might love one dog, but then they might like, not you. So they can pick and choose their friends just like we do. So make sure, be honest, and bring your other dog down for a meet and greet, and that way we can make sure this is going to be a new forever home. Sorry. So come on down and see Sugar Boo today. And we got Flash. He's amazing. He's wonderful. And I don't know the rest of the song, but you do.
Savior of the universe.
He is only a baby. He's a year old, and they have him as he's an Aussie border collie kisser bug. Oh, can I give you a kiss? Yes. He is just a lover bug. Yes, he is. And he does have a lot of hair. So he will need some grooming. You can get a whole nother dog out of him right now. But once you take him in for another fluff and buff, all that hair will come out and he'll go back to normal. It's just a lot of times when they're at the shelter, sometimes they can get that second coat out because of stress. So come on, you're like doing a hang up call on the mic right now. So if you can come on down to the Western Arizona, don't forget we are located at 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. It's on the south end of town. If you go to the north end of town, you're gonna find flat land. There's nothing there. Yeah, you tell them.
Tell them to come on down and take me home.
Tell them our hours. What's our hours? 10 to 4, Monday through Saturday. We're going to translate. So come on down and see Flash. Oh, he is ready for adoption. And this is Willow West. She's the Willow West. Willow West. She is 8 years old. She's a Jack Russell mix. Sweet little girl. She prefers to be the only dog. She did get along with one dog, but then they had a tit for tat over food. Whoa.
She's ready to leave.
What was that?
Home.
If you want to talk about a food-driven dog, she is a nutcase about food. Yes, she is. She knows the bag of treats are up here. So she's only, honey, she's 8 years old. But let me tell you, she's 8 years old and full of energy. She's a Jack Russell. They don't lose their puppiness until they're 15 years of age. No. So just to let you know, they keep their energy going. So, and just also, safety tip, life jackets. Summertime, lake is looking nice. Make sure you put this life jacket on your animal. Make them visible in the water. So if you take your dog to the lake, life jacket is the way to go. So I wanted to make sure I throw that in there before we go to our next doggy. So come on down and adopt Willow West today.
Alrighty, and here we have Godiva. She is a 4-year-old shepherd mix. She was brought in as a stray, so unfortunately we're not exactly too sure of her prior history. But from what we have seen since we've had her so far is that she is just an absolute sweetheart, just like the rest of our baby's ears. Her ears are just perfect, and I love her color. If you did have any smaller furry friends or even larger furry friends at home, you of course can always bring them down, have them meet with her, see how everything goes, and you know, if she's liking you guys and your guys are liking her, we're always happy to have you give her her new forever home. So definitely come on down. Again, our adoption times are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Of course, you can always give us a call and or email us. We're always happy to talk about any of the babies that we have here. Any information, history, of course, we're always happy to take our time to get our babies the right and perfect home.
And I want to make sure everybody remembers, we still take recycling. We still recycle cans here at the Western Arizona Humane Society. And sorry, that was a moth. We have a moth. And we ask if you do donate the cans, if you can please leave them in the plastic bags. We've been having people come in, and we have a donation bin, and they're dumping the cans in there, which we actually have to have staff go and crawl in there to grab these cans out. So if you can please leave them in the bag, I don't care what kind of bag, it can be even a dog food bag. But just make sure you keep them in some kind of bag to keep them together, especially if we get winds that blow. Let me tell you, have you ever seen Twisters when they have that little ball thing? That's what it turns into, all these cans flying up in the air. So if you please keep them in, if you could please keep them in a bag, that would be wonderful. But we do still recycle cans. That is a lot of our we've been getting a lot of donations from that, which we so appreciate it. Also, if you want to donate after hours that we're not open, there is also a bin that you can put the donations in that bin. So we are off to the next dog. Don't forget to come on down and see Godiva, my favorite chocolate. Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty, and then here we have Miss Jill. She is a 7-year-old larger terrier mix. She is another one of those we have just gotten in not too long ago. She is another one of our sweethearts we have here at the facility. Of course, she is a little bit timid. There's lots of loud noises and stuff like that. So, of course, with the other shelter animals and this one, you always want to kind of approach her slow when you want to come and meet her. But she is just an absolute sweetheart. Her hair is so wiry. She is literally the cutest thing ever. She does prefer to be the only animal. So definitely keep that in mind when you're interested in her. She just likes to have her own things and have no one mess with her stuff. And personally, I probably wouldn't either. But come on down to come and meet her, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.
So I want everybody to remember we are open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. No appointments needed, no masks needed. We also have several events that are going to be coming up. On June 5th, we have PetSmart from 10 to 1. And on June 8th, we have Burgers by the Bridge, which is going to be hold on, I'm getting there, Bill. Okay. Hold on. It's Havasu Women Who Care, which we're going to be raising money for the animals, the 2-legged and the 4-legged. So if you are interested, if you can't afford that $100, get a team together. And that way you guys can raise that $100 and come on down and have a drink with me. Hey, I deserve one drink. After that, we also have Havasu Water and Ice on June 12th, and that is from 10 to 1. And that will be what we're doing is having an adoption event. So you're going to come and scoop up your new furry friend. So don't forget, we have all these events this month, including we are accepting volunteers that are coming back. So if you are interested in volunteering, please give me a call at 928-855-5083. We can always use dog walkers, cat socialization, cleaning after the animals. Also, the big thing is for events. When we have adoption events, I always need to have volunteers for those special events. Don't forget, we also have our t-shirts that are going to be, that are for sale for $20 each. All those funds go to these furry friends. And we want you to make sure you keep your ears open because we are having Duck Derby this year. And hopefully within the next month, we already came up with the theme. We got the tickets. We're going to be start selling these tickets in August, hopefully earlier, but we got to wait for those tickets to come in. So watch out for the Duck Derby. We have some really awesome t-shirts that we're going to be selling with the Duck Derby. It's going to be splish splash, so we're going to be taking a bath. So it's going to be, it's a fun theme. You know, we want to get something exciting. We didn't have Duck Derby last year, which it was very sad for me because that was my first Duck Derby I've ever missed. You know, so it was hard. So with that, we want to make sure sorry, that was my phone. So with that, everybody come on down, and no appointments needed. We are full at the Western Arizona Humane Society. These animals need your help on finding their new forever homes. And don't forget to go to all the events that are going to be coming up. And if you want to know more information, you can go on our Facebook page at Western Arizona Humane Society. So with that, everybody have a great week. We'll see you soon, and bye for now.